Well, Mum, I promised you a video of my garden this spring, and it's rained so much that I've had trouble getting. There's my flower pots outside the bedroom window, and as you can see, the irises that Dad loves so much are in bloom. They were beaten down 2 days ago from the rain, but of course they're blooming again. And you can see my lovely pine from my canoe trip is doing very well, and my little marigolds are happening there. And there's my lovely tall bell lilies that are beginning to show, and my great big trees, and my cedar again from a canoe trip that I keep around, and the hostas that you gave me. And actually my front is looking pretty good this year. I've just planted the plots on the steps the other day, so they're doing fine. The irises haven't bloomed up close to the house yet, and the lilies. And of course there's my juniper and the rock pile that covers the well for my geothermal. And as you can see, all along the lane my lilacs are doing wonderfully, and they're finished blooming though. But the 3 lilacs that I pruned and fixed so they would leaf up high at the top of the hedge are doing just great. And now we're going to enter into the garden here and see that there's a couple of doggies here. I think those are Chi and Abby that are having their playtime. Nick is hiding inside because we're expecting rain, which is why I'm doing this so quickly. And there's my green wall, which is just doing awesome this year. I've actually had to hack it back a couple of times. Oh, there's Nick looking out. Nick! There's Nick looking out. He's coming out. He couldn't miss the photo shoot. And as you see, there's my squash, and they're already growing up to the top of the hedge, because they will grow all along the top of the hedge. And there's my Brussels sprouts and a couple more squash that will grow up along that fence, excuse me, and my raspberries. And as you can, well, you maybe can't see, but there's beets starting to come up, and chard starting to come up, and some pretty flowers, of course. But look at my tomato plants, how well they're doing. And into my greenhouse. And as you can see, in my greenhouse here, this tomato plant has been blooming for a while. And there's another. And I've hanging things in my, I think, down low on the pots are peppers, sweet peppers, and that's a type of lettuce. Out of there, guys, out! Hey, everybody out! Yes, good. And there's some chard, which I've been eating regularly already in the season. It's doing very well in here, in my greenhouse. And as you see, my beans, some of them are finished blooming and actually have little beans on them, and others are about to bloom. So I'm a good month or so ahead. There, and there you go, Mum. That's my garden. And I'll just let you have a look at the extension where the kitchen is, and close off for today looking at my beautiful green wall. Notice the lilacs that I pruned to grow high are just going to peek up the other side of the green wall, giving me an even higher barrier between that and the very quiet apartment building over there. So I'm very pleased about that. There's my neighbor's lovely patio. Well, so much for that, Mum.